Alright, well, welcome back to Dishonored. In the last episode, we actually did finish the main story, but there's actually quite a bit more in the game. There's 3 different sections of downloadable content, including Dunwall City Trials, and then these 2, which we'll be doing, The Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches. These 2 actually have a story. This is just challenges that I'm not that interested in, so we're not going to worry about those, but we'll continue on with these. So, full disclosure, I tried to record this episode before, and went through almost the entire mission before realizing that I did not actually start recording. So I'm going to be speedrunning the majority of Mission 1, not truly speedrunning, but going much faster than you would expect if I was playing blind, because, well, it's not blind. But next episodes I'll be making a whole lot more mistakes like I normally do. But in these story missions, we're playing as Dowd. That's the guy who killed the Empress. And actually, we're about to see that happen.
You could float a whaling ship, and the high-born blood I've spilled.
That's a lot of blood.
Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different?
I forgot some subtitles there.
I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserve to. A storm was
I
coming.
didn't catch that before. So you see the Spy Master, the guy that becomes the Lord Regent, he was stopping the guards. He was giving these guys enough time to kill the Empress. Oh, I didn't catch that. And there she is. We're back in Creepy Town. I'm having deja vu right now because I played through this, and like I said, I tried to record it, didn't take, so it's weird. Anyway, Dowd definitely, like, it's basically the same as Corvo, but some things do feel a little bit different. Like, something about his blink feels different, but I can't put my finger on exactly how or why. Just that it does.
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while.
What's up, man?
But you've got my interest again.
Hot Topics
How
having
the
a sale right
years
now?
pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd.
Is it a pony?
It's a mystery.
No.
One that starts with a name. Delilah.
Why, Delilah? Okay.
For 6 months, the
I would
city
have rather
writhed
gotten
and
a pony,
changed.
but sure.
For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild, a former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Which is the worst kind of bag there is. Favors. Right, okay. So that's... You don't have a hub area in the DLC, so there's no Piero or Sokolov, there's none of that. So whatever upgrades or items I get have to be gotten here. So upgrades, we'll get back to that in a second. Favors. These are neat. So I'm going to pick the same ones I did before, but basically they're little things you can add to the mission to make them easier for you, but it costs money. So we're going to get the code to this safe. If we don't do it, I don't know if we can even get into the safe other than guessing. And then this person will leave a rune. Again, that's another rune that I don't think we would get. But this one, disconnecting the security on the refinery valves. I know what this is for. We don't even need to use the valves to complete the mission, I don't think. But it's fine. By the time I use the valves, which you'll find out what that is later. By the time I do that, I think everybody will be taking naps. So, what did I do before? I bought a bunch of sleep darts. There's another non-lethal weapon that they added to this campaign called Choke Dust. It only temporarily disables them. So basically you throw the Choke Dust and then you swoop in and you put them to sleep one way or another. Or kill them. But we're not doing that. We're staying non-lethal. Because I think that's more interesting. Let's see. I have 885, so I have enough for basically 2 upgrades. But the nice thing is I'll never have to buy these upgrades again, these specific ones. So, I've got all the sleep darts I need. Let's grab a couple more Choke Dusts, because that ended up being pretty useful. And let's start the mission with 35 coins left. Okay. What's up, Billy?
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer.
I don't know who
There'll
would
be
wonder
other ways
that.
in, I'm sure
They're
of
called
it.
slums for a
You don't
reason.
mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these.
Thanks, dude.
I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Alright. I think I had to redo this section like 4 or 5 times because I just didn't quite get it. I'm kind of slow like that.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
That's obviously Michael Madsen's voice. Like,
Try and get past
he could have at
me, and I'll
least
see you
put some
swing.
effort into sounding different than he does when he voices Dowd.
Orders are to confiscate those cards. No
I don't want to be mean, but
I hope you die weeping.
Michael
All
Madsen
of
basically
you.
only has
Hope
the
you
one
like
voice. I think that's a nice way to say it. Oh. Yeah, so I'm missing some of my abilities from Corvo, like the high jump. And I don't think you can... I'm gonna be able to get some of it back and some of it not. Alright. Oh! Oh, be quiet. We wanna go up here. There is... I don't know if you saw it. There's a wall of light and an arc lightning shooter thingy. Both of those are on the ground level. So we want to stay up. Because we like not dying. Sewers have rat poison in them. I don't remember when that becomes relevant. But these people are jerks. We already knew that. But I mean, technically, this guy assassinated the Empress, so he's kind of a jerk too. Oh, jeez.
Indeed, I believe.
Now, one mistake I made last time, like I burned a lot of time, was that I did not go in the offices up ahead until much later. Like I did a few things and had to come back. So we're gonna be a lot more efficient. I'm trying to find the bright side of being really dumb and not recording the episode that I was trying to record. And the bright side is it will take me less time to do it the second time. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, of course. When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up, and now we got their mouthy leader.
So you know the
Wait.
Regent doesn't give a shit.
Wait. So they treat their workers, you know, awful, which is consistent for this world, but
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers.
they made it so they can only get into the factory or out of the factory with their time card. But then to increase security, they took everybody's time cards away, which means they can't get into or out of the factory, and they're wondering why the work isn't getting done.
Twisted mind. We're the first ones to get it.
387, okay.
Obviously.
Sounds like some managers I've worked for, honestly. Here, do this thing that you're not qualified for without the tools and resources that you need. Hey, why isn't that thing done yet? And also the things that are actually your job.
Attention. Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industry deemed
I love
vital to
this.
state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
So under the new new leadership, not going to your crappy job is treason. That's amazing. That's right, this place. Okay, so we need to get an Eye of a Whale and a Reaper, or a Weeper corpse. I'm just assuming that that was
They
something.
used to tell stories about a woman
Jeez.
in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
Well, as far as I know, she's still alive. Although, for those of, you know, if you're watching this and aren't totally clear, this part of the DLC takes place during the events of the original game. So, you'll hear it on the announcements later, but right about this time, Corvo's escaping from prison.
This is a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital offense.
Yep.
These include
Don't join a
metallurgy,
union.
whale
They'll kill you.
and refinement, security services, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification and enforcement.
After this morning, we're taking away time card. Site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
387, I think? Yeah. I was really not sure about that. 100. So I just made back the money I spent getting this combination, and now I've got sleep darts, I've got a blueprint, and a time card. So I don't have to do anything else. I can skip right to the next part of the mission and be totally fine. But that's not how we do things around here. Alright, we want to take out this officer. Again, I'm using my mess up to my advantage here. we are going to free some workers that are being held captive downstairs. And to do that, they'll give us a time card, which we already have, but we're just doing it to be good people.
Someone's supposed to be on duty over here.
So, but one component of that is we have to make sure that the wall of light is down. So that when they try to get out of here, they don't, die. Because that would sort of negate the whole being a good person aspect of that. Now, you can actually tell them that the thing's down and lie, and then just let them run to their death. That is an option, if you want to be a huge jerk. But one of the things I like about this is they actually wrote in that Dowd feels remorseful. You saw it in the opening cutscenes, and you saw it in the game, where he's talking to the Lord Regent and saying, you shouldn't have had me kill an Empress, that's different, and, I'll never do another job for you, that kind of thing. Like, so the seeds of him wanting to redeem himself were already planted, and if that's how you choose to play, it's valid from the story perspective. So I like that. And if you want to just be a big meanie head and kill everybody, and that's an option too, and that's perfectly valid.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atana, the assassin and one-time
There we go.
royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city. Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the City Watch at once.
Okay, so this is another thing. Like I said, I'm going much faster than I did the first time I played this. It took me forever to figure out the sequence of how to get through all these buildings and get all the extra goodies. Because building up my gold reserves is important. I spent a lot of money getting all these hints and things. And I want to make sure that I have enough for favors and upgrades before the next mission. Okay, got a laborer locked up. I'm going to need that in just a second. Arc mines. See, this is another example of really cool items that I'm not allowed to use in a non-lethal playthrough. Got another thing. Blueprint. Nouns are hard sometimes. Alright, there's just a few things down there that I want. It's not gonna ruin the mission if I don't get them, but... Oh.
1, 2, butcher screw, 3, 4, bloody floor.
Yeah, see, that's the power of the choke dust. As long as you can be quick... Uh-oh. As long as you can be quick, it's really useful.
Hayes has been detained. The slaughterhouse ground, pending her
Ow.
interrogation and execution.
Okay, I forgot that it could track you when you're vertical. Nah, I don't think you will. Oh, I didn't get this last time. Alright, that's pretty neat. Oh, key. Nice! I am glad I accidentally fell into the boats. That worked out. Oops. Well, I wasted a dart there, but... What are you gonna do? Alright, and that's almost everybody on the outside, as far as guards that I care about. I skipped a bunch of guards on the other side of the wall of light because I can. Sewer gates. I may have to check that out in a second. I didn't see that on the last... There's somebody in a boat over there. Oh man, there's a few things I missed. You know, let me double check real quick. I'm not totally sure that I turned off that wall of light. And after all my talk about... Nope, I sure didn't. Well, that could have been very awkward. You didn't see nothing. I probably should have been a bit more careful there.
Card. But if you get us out of here, you can take mine. I'm not coming back.
I already...
Is the wall of light down?
It sure is, buddy.
You're
There's
free to
totally
go.
not
Make your
some
way out of this
fully
place.
alerted
Thank you.
guards up there right now.
Guess you took what you came for. Just, if you see Abigail Ames, tell her we still believe in her.
I do too. Yeah, there's somebody in a boat. Why is there someone in a boat?
You're Dowd.
Dowd. Shit, I hope you ain't here for me. I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
I want to know about a ship. With Delilah.
Yeah, I heard of it. Listen, maybe we can help each other out. I
like
work for
help.
a very rich man who's keen on seeing Rothwild's business go belly up. This whole business with the strike, our doing. We got a mole on the inside, lady pretending to run the labor years, a real talent. She could lie straight to the High Overseer's face and get away with it. We were supposed to meet up last night. I've been spying on the place all day, waiting to hear word. Only I haven't seen or heard a peep. I was about to shove off. If you're here to make a little mayhem anyway, maybe you could find her. If she's still alive, she'd be able to get you everything you need to know about that ship. No question. And a substantial reward besides. Her name's Abigail Ames.
Ah.
Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the
wow.
Lord Regent.
Is that a phone charm? I'm not sure how to get that. Oh. Okay. That is not the entrance we're going to use, but interesting. I kind of wonder where that comes out. Also, how was I supposed to get past those rats without getting chewed up? I don't like getting chewed up. That's not my idea of a good time. Like, call me high maintenance, but I just don't enjoy
This is
it.
a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry
Yeah.
to the
So,
state is a
Dowd has
capital
Void
offense.
Gaze,
These
which is
include
like
metallurgy,
Dark
whale
Vision,
collection
except
and refinement,
worse.
Security services,
But it
and
does show me
selected
where
legal
the
and
runes and
clerical
stuff is. So it's kind of like Dark Vision
Consult
and the
city
Heart.
barrister for clarification.
But I can get it upgraded, which is absolutely going to happen. There we go. They leave a health elixir up here. It's like they know you're gonna screw this up a few times. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade Void Gaze. Yeah, I think that's still what I want. That's what I did last time. The next thing I want to do is Blink for sure, but this is nice because then it functions more like dark vision. Shows me where guards are and whatnot, so that's nice. Alright, so we're just gonna hang out here for a second. Oh wait, I think it's gonna make me upgrade it again. Dang it.
1, 2, butcher's crew. 3, 4, bloody floor.
There you go. That's more like it. Leaper Corpse. Okay, I need to remember where that is for later. That's right. I forgot. Need to get that full whale oil tank from over here, because I'm going to need that to access the other secret entrance, but the one where I won't get eaten by rats. This doesn't seem like something you should be allowed to sprint while carrying, because if I drop it, it's gonna blow up. And that's bad. There we go. Yep, and all of that, so we can move the chain over here, and I could climb up it. I still have to climb using my hands like a peasant. Dunwall, where they invent all, hundreds of different unique ways to kill and exploit whales, but no flying car.
Reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Alright. There we go. Oh, I didn't see that. Because I can go through here, but it's really weird parkouring, and I don't have the upgraded blink, which doesn't help me. What we ultimately want is to take out every single person here, non-lethally, with limited ammo and, not dying ourselves. So, but once I've done all that, then that opens up some options.
Marked for shipment to the most distant point of the Empire. And fitted for live cargo, too. Survivable, if they had a fast ship. I wonder who this was meant for. You lock somebody up in that thing and they...
Scare him. Oops.
Well, he did look scared.
Well, it wasn't elegant, but I did get the job done. Alright. Doesn't seem like I can move that guy. Maybe because his equipment is so heavy, I don't know, but... Get rid of a few bodies at least. But at least the only dead guy is the one that they killed. I don't think I can possibly save him. I have 2 sleep darts and 2 choke dust. This is gonna go really well.
So, what do those idiots want anyway?
I'm gonna wait. So the more of these butchers with the circular saws I take out, the easier things are gonna be for me later. And I like it when things are easy for me.
Get up, you sack of mincemeat.
Alright,
I hate skimmers like you. Always sneaking around.
dang it. Really didn't want to have to waste another one. But I couldn't get to him fast enough. Ah, dang it. Another neat thing about these guys is when you take them out, you can grab their circular saws. You can't use them, which for me, you know, is fine. I'm not killing people anyway. But you can instantly salvage them for gold, which is pretty cool. So very soon, this is where I'm going to have to take Rothwild, the manager. But not yet. And I could use those tunnels. Oh! Could use those tunnels to get to him faster, but I may do that in a minute.
They're armored in front, but not so tough in back.
Where are you? Oh. I've already taken several of them out. I don't really need to know that. He's not dead, don't worry. He's just napping. In a big tub of whale guts. So he's gonna wake up really, really gross and with a headache. But he will wake up, probably. But if he doesn't, I'm not directly responsible for that. So it's all good. I think Dowd's blink actually slows down time a little bit better than Corvo's did, because I do remember some slowdown with Corvo's blink, but not nearly as much. That guy thinks he saw something, but you didn't. You didn't see nothing. I'm like the wind. Except the wind that can choke people. There you go. I think that's everybody in this section. I don't think I got that last time. Normally, I don't think I would go to this much trouble to get everything, but I think it'll give me a huge advantage if I really take my time to get as much of the coin-bearing items that I can. There is a live whale on that side, and I'm pretty sure we have to put it out of its misery, which we will get to. Yeah, this place is gross. Explosive bolts. I don't know, maybe I'll need those. I forget, what did I end up using those for? The crusts. Still satisfying. Because like I said, that's the disadvantage to doing a non-lethal playthrough. You don't get to use all the cool stuff. Oh, did I miss one? I sure did. Oh, that's why. I mean, a bone charm's a bone charm, but that's kind of gross. It sounds like there's somebody close by. Oh, there he comes. Okay.
What shall we do with the strike? What shall we do?
That's the game giving you a very subtle clue that Abigail Ames is in the manager's office. I do like that. Most of the time, this game doesn't beat you over the head with things. It does expect you to pay attention to the environment and what's written down and figure stuff out. So that's good.
Why did we just kill her? Drop
Oh.
her into the cannery. No one ever knows.
You don't think Bundry knows she'd be a martyr?
What?
Like the Empress. She's dead, but they put her face on posters forever. They still care about her.
So what do you got? Bloody floor.
I'm not doing nothing. Mr. Rothwell has her in his office right now.
If she mouths off to me, she's whaled.
Alright. Just taking out as many guys as we can when we have the opportunity. Because I don't know how many enemies it would take them to get me, but I know how many they would use. Oh. Well, that one doesn't even make sense. Now, if you're watching this right now, and obviously I'm going to edit some of this, and saying, this doesn't look like a speedrun, trust me. Compared to the last one, it is. Because the problem is, it's not really a problem, but the complication is that while I do know where I'm going up until a certain point, I keep finding other stuff, or I keep trying to find ways to do it better. So some stuff I am still having to figure out as if I'm playing it for the first time. Alright, I should be able to blink up there. Yep. Wonder how oh, okay, that's right. It was throwing me off because I'm doing this in a different order, like I've said before. And I couldn't remember how I got here. Well, actually, I just jumped right off of there, I believe. And went through the window somehow. So this is his actual office, which he shouldn't be in here right now. There's a pistol that I don't need. That's another way to get to that area. We'll get to that. There's sleep darts, which I do need. Only 2 of them, but I will take it. Alright, yeah. So there's an interrogation chair set up in the meat locker. And they die after about 4 treatments. That is important to remember later.
You were working for Ram. How long? How much does he know by now?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers. This is about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? I trusted you. Extra elixir rations, bags of coin as bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very plain side.
Mr. Rothwell. Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll gut you like the street filth you are.
And that's when it's time to go to sleep. Didn't even have to waste a sleep dart.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Delilah.
I think they probably could a few more minutes into her model.
Please do.
This game has a distinct art style, but she looks a bit more like she was carved out of wood.
We're both professionals,
Like, look at her
Mr.
hair.
Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Well, that's not very nice.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
Okay, so I do plan on going through with what she wants, but you also still have to deal with Rothwild. One way or another. And if you leave him to blow up in the factory, I'm assuming that counts against your non-lethal playthrough, and that's not how I roll. So, oh, injury, okay. 5, 1, 2, okay. Rothwild's not the kind of guy who actually cares about his workers. He's not going to write any of this injury report. So this is just his safe code. And we are going to go check that out right now. And he can come with us. He's taking a little snooze. 4, 5, 1, 1, 2. Got an ingot and a bone charm. Alright. Actually, let me look at these bone charms real quick. I do have more. Oh. Do I want that? I don't know what adrenaline means. I'm gonna go with food heals you better. Because I keep getting hurt. And that's bad. Okay, I already have 2 runes. I need 2 more for Blink, and that's what we're going to save up for. So, okay. So the first thing we're going to do, if I take Rothwild to the interrogation point and interrogate him and all that, then that locks me out of the thing for Delilah. Right now you see how it has the whale oil flow valve locations. Those will be gone, and I can still find them manually, but I don't know, because I wasn't able to get to that part. I finally figured out I wasn't recording not long after I interrogated Rothwild. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop him in a safe place. I think this is it.
Dad, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker.
Why you do me like this?
Might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
I know. I already knew about that. Why do you keep teleporting in, scaring the crap out of me to tell me stuff I already know? Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna try and get cute about it. Alright, 512. Same thing. Actually, we're gonna be a little smarter this time. Maybe. I don't know. We'll at least be dumb in a different way. Because I kind of liked, I had a little bit of a loop going where I dropped a guy, someone noticed, I dropped that person, someone noticed. I could have had a three-fer if I was thinking clearly. Alright, well hopefully that's everyone. Okay. Okay, so I'm supposed to fill both tanks. And that kills the whale instantly, which is what we... Oh, okay, there is another guy. Hey, more sleep darts. Alright, here we go. There. There's still another rune? Wow. This is the sewer. I bet you that leads out to the, what's it called? The sewer with all the rats and stuff. So that's an idea. If I was doing a lethal playthrough, or just didn't care about getting my hands dirty, I could escape that way. Take a body out with me, throw it at the rats, and that's how you get past the rats. That sounds awful. Alright, oh yeah, he's already missing that eye. Alright, man. I want you to know I'm trying to do this to be nice. What? Where's the eye? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Ah. I did have some fun throwing this guy around and dropping him a bunch. Alright, so kind of the same thing as before, but without the getting killed.
Dad, I spotted a makeshift...
Yeah, I know. Thanks for making me drop him. Oops, dropped him again.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
Thanks. I could have just done that myself. Alright. Get over there. Alright, was there anything else I cared about? Probably not. Okay. Don't need an arc mine anyway. Alright. Alright, we'll come back here in a minute. Maybe. But we'll see. Do. Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure I've taken everybody out. So, I'm just gonna walk around and enjoy it. Oh, there it is. The waypoints don't 100% match up with the actual locations. Oops. Wow, they made it very hard to use that item. Maybe when he hits me, it automatically knocks me out of switching? I don't know. Alright, so I missed one. Alright, so now we're gonna find out if... Okay, I know there wasn't a guy in this room. So the game has to be spawning extra guys in. But... yeah. Okay. So now the real question is... okay, I get to go talk to her. But do I still get the option to not kill that guy? Not that he doesn't deserve it. Oh.
It's done. Time is short. Now, about the Delilah.
About the Delilah.
We're sailing in murky waters, assassin. Now, they say that ship was sold to Rothwild cheap by one of his business partners, a barrister, Arnold Tinch. They'd planned to sell a portion of the whale oil on the black market, instead of giving it to the Lord Regent. Treason. Would that be why you're here?
My reasons are my own. The black market doesn't concern me.
Interesting. Because that's only half the story. Arnold Timsh sold that ship to Rothwild because he was afraid of its namesake. Timsh fell in love with a painter named Delilah. It was the scandal of the season. That shrunken old ledger acting like a giddy schoolboy over a nobody. A former serving girl from Dunwall Tower.
Let me guess. It didn't end well.
It never does. But there's a mystery to this one. Something happened that frightened him very much. He dropped her overnight and sold the ship for a quarter of what it's worth. And Barrister Timps is not a man who scares easily. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask him yourself. But I very much doubt he'll tell you.
So I got...
We're done here. I'll meet you outside.
I got this same information from Rothschild last time, and that closed me out to this path. What's she doing? Okay, so there's 2 exits. I'm gonna see if I can still not kill that guy. I need the key. And I only get the key by torturing this guy. But he's still in there. Let me try something. No. Okay, I can't put him in the chair. Oh no, I can't drop him in there. So that's one of the 2 options for non-lethally dealing with this guy, is you can drop him in here and they'll mail him, like, somewhere. Well, shoot. Yep, we're out of here.
Run! It's the witch's curse! Warning. Back are in the park. Well past safe levels. All employees must leave the grounds immediately.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to grab that Weeper. That's right. He is? Yeah. Alright, cool, that was worth it. Well, that's not good. Okay, so I can't blink down there, because that guy's got the,
You're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you performed. Where did you learn such a profane practice?
Someone get over here! Get around him!
For breaking the law, breaking the world, 壊せ切り裂けてんだね For breaking the rule 六法全書じゃ縛れない波乱分子さ振り上げた握り拳が俺たちのジャッジメント
I know you're here!
Where'd she go? I didn't need to take everybody out, just that one guy.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Wait.
I know you're here somewhere. Hey, wake up! Hear me?
If you
Is anything bothering you, Dad? I've seen you kill a man without ruffling his hair. You took out the whole neighborhood. Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Yeah, you sure did a whole lot this time.
Let's go.
Oh boy. 3 hostiles killed. I wonder... I didn't kill anybody. That must have been from the explosion, so I don't think there's much I can do about that. Same with the high chaos. I don't know. Alright, I'll have to look into that. Alright, so these missions are different. I'm not blowing through these as quickly as I did the other missions, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time, and we'll be back for the next one.